Hello and welcome to another live trading session. Today is Thursday, May the 2nd, and we're going to take a look at the account and see if we can place another trade, which I think we are borderline, but we'll take a look. So market's been going up and down recently. Let's take a quick look. We had something like 3 weeks of straight downward action, then a little bit of relief, then down again. We don't know what's next, but if our metrics allow us to put another trade, we'll just do that. We keep it very simple, repeatable, simple mechanic. So we're not trying to predict what market is going to do next. It sure can go down furthermore, and some of our positions might get challenged, but that's part of the plan. So we just roll with that. Let's take a look at the delta, theta, and everything else that goes into account. I noticed something with buying power usage. It didn't go down, even though the VIX went down, and I didn't add any trades last couple of weeks. So I don't know if they're doing something with the buying power requirements. I don't know if anybody else is noticing similar, but we are at 40.3 at the moment. So let's record that. 40.3 today is the 2nd, and the VIX is at 15.04, and our delta and theta is 155, 127. 155, 127. So here is in percentages against the net leg, and that would be for delta, we are at around 0.23, which is perfectly fine. Theta, we don't really care much about, but our buying power is getting borderline, and it's flashing red because the formulas here are telling it that we are a little bit stretched. But what we didn't do last week, and actually didn't do for a couple of weeks, I think we didn't use our weekly hedge budget to clip off some of the short of the PDSs. So we might actually do that now and bring our buying power back in line a little bit. And at the moment, we are going with 3% yearly hedge allocation. We'll see if we'll keep that going on. But right now, let's see what we can do here. And we would go to these shorter expirations and see what's happening. So this one here, short one, costs 33 euros, dollars, I'm sorry, and this one is 53. So we can just do this one right here. We close it, and we'll get something like short of $1,000 back in buying power relief. Let me just see if there is anything else. This one here, it's 100. Okay, that's probably the closest one. So let's just do that. Let's see if we can quickly close that. All right, so we close that, and now our buying power should have gone down a little bit. So 37.7. Let's see if that helps us here. 37.7. It's still flashes red, but I think that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and put one on because this is just let me see the formula here real quick. Just a second. I'm sorry, the formula, condition formatting. 2.5. Yeah, so it should be 2.5 times the VIX. So 30. So yeah, so we are exactly borderline 37. So we're gonna go ahead and put on a trade today. We're looking at roughly $1,000 for weekly targets. So we're looking at around 500 for the trade today. So let's take a look at the trading page here, see the available DTEs. Okay, we have 90 days, so we'll just go with 90 days. And real quick here, with the 15, with the VIX of 15 and change, we're probably looking at 12, around 12 or 11 maybe in deltas. But let's see if we go down to 12 and we do quantity. Where are we? Just a second. 420. So if we do, we can either do 4 of them and get 560. Yeah, 525. I think we'll just go ahead and do that. So let's see if we can collect the full premium. And if not, we'll just go here, quickly replace, go one down, 26. All right, so we're filled at 26. And now let's do our math real quick. So if we did 26 times 5 for the multiplier and then times 4, that's 520. And then 520 times 0.2 gives us 104. So we're still doing the same thing. We're looking for 100 wide, and we want to spend just under $100 to account for some commissions and things so that we stay overall under 20% once the commissions are accounted for. So if we can spend somewhere in the neighborhood of 90 to 95, we should be fine. So let's go to 78. And let's, if we can find some space here, but let's, we don't really, we prefer not to overlap, but we might have to because this is going to be too expensive here. So let's see if we go where we already, so this would be a little bit better. No, and here, what we can do here, we can compensate a little bit, going a little bit further down in the in delta to 25, but then getting 125 wide to compensate for that and still be under 100. Maybe that's something we can do. Let me just see what other expirations we have. It's 57, that's going to be too short. 90, we might consider 90. Let's just see if we have more room in the 90, and then go to, let's go here, and let's go here. That's too expensive. We could do that. I would prefer to be in a little bit shorter duration. Let's go back to 78 and go to this. So this is a little bit out of the standard. 25 delta is a little bit lower, but we're compensating by getting a little bit wider here. So this is if we can get this filled, which we might not. Let's see. Nope. We're gonna have to this activity right here. The price is going up, so let's just cancel this one. Let's play with this a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Go to 123 and then here. So this is 90. Yeah, let's, because here we can go and probably close if we do just one. Let's just see. All right. So this is not ideal, but I really don't want to overlap if I can avoid it. And this is, I think this is just fine. And so let's go and fill it. Let me go to the new UOTS unified spreadsheet and fill this up. VIX at opening was 1502. We did 11 delta, if I remember correctly, and the strike was 4600, and that was at 90. And we collected 26 for 4 of the, there you go. All right, so we got that one, and then here it was also MES, and and our strikes 4875, 4875, and then 4750. This was in a what was it, 78 days, and we paid I want to say 1825, so minus 1825, and we did one of these. Okay, so we paid 91, so I think we're gonna be well under 20%. So that's all on that. We can go back to our main. Before we do that, let's record our little hedge here. And what we did a short harvesting right here. It was in MES today, and now here we're looking for the strike that's left unpaired. So if we go back here to this one, this is the strike, the long strike that's left, 49.25, 49.25, and it was 15 days DTE, and we paid six something, I want to say. Let's see, 665, and we paid 665. One of them, and one, and so yeah, that's what it is. So $30, and that brings in a little bit of negative notional exposure, and we don't have to really mark this one. And that's it. Let's take a look at the main page where we stand right now. 5:20 Tuesday should be our next scheduled trade, and that's all. Make sure you like the video if you find it useful. Join our Discord if you'd like a copy of the spreadsheet and the trading plan. And the link is in the description below. Have a fantastic rest of the day. I'll see you on the next session. Bye.